Namaste, everyone. As usual, we'll begin by relaxing the body and the mind. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel the body and the mind relax. You can take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go of all the tensions within you. And our usual disclaimer, when you attend this session, you do so with the understanding that you're responsible for your own well-being. Life in Yoga and those of us who lead these sessions, we don't take responsibility towards the outcome of your participation here. So please exercise caution in whatever you do and make sure you follow the rule of yoga that there can be no strain whatsoever in what you do. Everything should be done with such light effort whereby you can have meditative focus in what you're doing. So with that as the disclaimer and the guidance, let's begin with establishing the group consciousness. Close your eyes and think of everyone who is in this group as within yourself. Now we'll begin with the first of 3 Oms. Take a deep breath in. Now, let's go on to our alternate nostril breathing. Begin inhalation from the left nostril, exhale to the right, inhale to the right, and then exhale to the left. And as you do this, think of every time you inhale through one nostril, it goes under the opposite eye and then curves around like a bow. And the awareness comes when you complete the breath right to the top of the middle of the forehead at the hairline. And when you exhale to the other nostril, think of it as coming from the opposite side, the awareness, and getting out to the other nostril. And inhale that way, exhale that way. So keep that and continue. Now, let's go on to the Murdhanya Pranayama once you finish the last exhalation to the left nostril. Bring your awareness right to the top of the forehead at the hairline in the middle. You can put a finger there if you like, just to make sure you have the focus there. As you inhale, visualize, and you inhale with both the nostrils. You visualize the awareness going up there, and as you exhale, the awareness coming downward. So continue. Now, once you have completed the last breath, let's go on to some stretching practices. Today, we'll keep to the conventional words, which will make it easier for you to follow. So we'll begin with the shoulder rotations. As you inhale, lift up the shoulders, and exhale, rotate it back and bring it down, and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Hands at the chest, and as you inhale, look up and stretch up, and exhale, bring the hands by the side and complete the exhalation. Continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we will do the spinal twisting. As we exhale, we do the sound ah as we twist to the right. And you can hold your hands behind the lower ribs, or you can do freehand. And the second breath we do to the left with the same ah sound. Third breath to the back as we exhale. Chin down as we exhale. Instead of ah, we do the humming sound. So let's begin. To the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Now we can go on to the second round where we do twice in each direction to the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Now, third round, we'll do 3 times each direction to the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Now we can go on to crossing one leg over the other. And as you exhale, pull on the knee and bring it towards the opposite shoulder while turning the head the other way. And at the same time, squeeze the perineum and do the sound lum. So take a deep breath in and pull. Lum. Now cross the other leg over. Now we can go on to sit up straight. We will do 3 ohms or ahs, whichever you prefer, and after that we will go on to 3 rounds of Bhastrika. And as you do the ah or om, visualize the flow from the tailbone through the spine to the back of the head. Now, let's get ready for our 3 rounds of Bhastrika. Pull back the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. exit. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by Bhramari. Now, let's get ready for the second round of Bhastrika. Pull back the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by Bhramari. Let's go on to the last round of Bhastrika. Pull back the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exit. 8. Exit. 9. Exit. 10. Exit. 11. Exit. 12. Exit. 30. Exit. 40. Exit. 50. Exit. 60. Exit. 70. Exit. 80. Exit. 90. Exit. 20. Exit. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by Bhramari. Now we can get ready for our chakra vibrations. Bring your awareness to the perineum. As we squeeze at the perineum, we do the sound lam, pressing on the little finger with the thumb. Lam. Release the fingers, continue. Last time. Now bring the awareness an inch above the perineum, behind the pubic area. And as you draw in there, we do the sound VUM, pressing on the ring finger with the thumb. VUM. 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 Release your fingers, continue. Now bring the awareness behind the navel, and as we draw in there, we do the sound rum, pressing on the middle finger with the thumb. Rum. Rum. Release your fingers, continue. Now bring the awareness in between the breast and the middle of the body, and here we do yum, pressing on the index finger with the thumb. Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Yum. Release the fingers, continue. Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Yum. Last time. Yum. Now bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do hum, thumbs up, loose fist.
Hum.
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 Hum. Last time. Middle of the head, we do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. Release the hand, continue. Chum. Last time. Chum. Bring the awareness to the top of the head, and there we do Om. Om. Loose fist, thumbs up. Release the hand, continue. Om. Last time. Now we go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. So those of you who know it, please proceed. And those of you who need instructions, bring the awareness to the lowermost part of the mouth, the throat area. And as you inhale and exhale, feel a mild sucking sensation as you inhale and a reverse sensation as you exhale. Now, if you're unable to feel it, doing with slow, deep breaths, then in which case, make a big smile with the cheeks coming out and keep the mouth firmly closed. And as you inhale and exhale, you will feel a slight rubbing of the breath in the throat area and a reverse when you're exhaling. So please continue. And in a minute or so, we will go on to the visualization. Now, as we continue with the Ujjayi, let's go on to the visualization. Bring your awareness to the lowermost part of the sternum, and along the front part of the body, feel the awareness rise as you inhale, going all the way over the forehead to the middle of the top of the head. And as you exhale, coming down the middle of the body through the 7 chakras all the way down to the perineum. So continue the Ujjayi with this visualization. Now let's change the visualization. Let's go up and down the spine. Begin as you inhale from the tailbone, go along the spine all the way to the back of the head. And as you exhale, coming down from the back of the head all the way down to the tailbone. As you do this, if anybody has any spinal deficiency, and if you feel at any point in time there is some resistance as you go up and down in your visualization, mentally you can do the sound Om 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 as you inhale and the same Om 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 as you exhale, and you'll find the resistance will break down. So continue. Now, let's change the visualization once again. Bring your awareness to the soles of your feet, and as we inhale, visualize it not as a single line, but as a whole wide thing covering the whole body through the two legs, coming up through the body and through the hands and going up all the way to the head, top of the head. And as you exhale, going down all the way down to the feet. When you inhale from the soles of the feet, feel like there is something, a sensation as you inhale, and at the same time feel the sensation in the palms as you inhale and exhale. Feel like both something is going out of the palms and the soles of the feet. So continue. Now, let's change the visualization. Think of the awareness as going like a few inches below the feet and above the feet, above the head, and around the body, maybe a foot around the body. As you inhale and exhale, feel like as you inhale, you're connecting into the cosmic wisdom, and as you exhale, you're pulling down whatever is needed for the body. And whatever unwanted stuff are there, you're taking it down below the feet, gross matter into the earth. And as you inhale from the earth, take whatever is needed for the health of the body. And as you continue the inhalation, any thoughts in the mind or whatever that needs to be gotten rid of, feel it go out of the top of the head. So both inhaling and exhaling, you're taking good and flushing out bad on both sides, over the head as well as the bottom of the feet. So continue. Now we are ready to go on to our meditation. So we'll, our usual way, invoke the three spirits. And before we do that, let's just gently rub the palm of the hands and separate the palms an inch or so. And as you slightly move your palms, observe whether you can feel any sensation in the palms of your hands. If you feel the sensations, then you'll be able to feel more of what we do later. Now keep both the palms open with the little finger, the sides touching each other. And now mentally call upon the spirit that takes your awareness beyond the body, the spirit that we call Gayatri, to come into your palms. If you felt the vibration, you will also feel the vibration of Gayatri coming into your palms. Take that vibration, Gayatri spirit, into yourself. Feel a subtle change that has happened within you. Open the palms again, and now we call upon Savitri, the spirit that takes your awareness to into beyond the physical world, beyond the zone of light, into the spiritual world. Think of Savitri in your palms and take the vibration into you again. Now we call upon the third spirit, Saraswati, or the spirit that takes you to the highest source of cosmic wisdom, which is God, and think of the spirit of Savitri, Saraswati coming into your palms, and take Saraswati into you. Now that the three spirits have come into you, we are ready to do the affirmation. The affirmation is in the context of the three worlds, the physical, the spiritual, and the source of everything, that is all connected by the sound vibration Om, that is Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. In that context, we, by the brilliance of the sun, that is Tat Savitur Varenyam, we seek enlightenment, or what you can call a spiritual wisdom, that is Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, and from that, imbibing that, we project it into the world, the implication being to fulfill the purpose for which we have come into this body, Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. So you can mentally affirm it in the Sanskrit or simply affirm it in the meaning in English. And in English, it is in the context of the three levels of existence connected by the sound Om, by the brilliance of the sun, imbibing the brilliance of the sun. May I get access to cosmic wisdom, whereby I can project into the world and fulfill the purpose for which I have come into this body. So you can keep that as the affirmation, and whether you do it in English or in the Sanskrit, it makes no difference. Become aware of your breath. We'll take a deep breath in and we will do one long Om. And then open your eyes and look straight into the palm of the hands. Take a deep breath in. Om. Bring the hands together. Thank the three spirits that enable the meditation to happen and let them go the other way and then look straight into the palm of the hands. With that, our practice part has ended. So now, today being Sunday, we are open for any discussion, questions, or anything for discussion. So anybody who wants to speak up, feel free to unmute yourself and speak up.
Dr. Rajan,
Yes.
I have a question. I used to feel whole day very tired and no energy, but in the evening I used to do this session with you, and I used to feel energy again, and like that. But now what's happening that in the morning I feel weak, no energy, and sleepy, and the evening also after the session, same thing, no improvement.
Okay. And when did this start happening?
See, in the evening, I used to feel better. It has been there for a month or two, but then this one, the weakness is coming about 3-4 weeks.
3-4 weeks is what you have feeling the weakness in the
Yeah,
morning when you wake up and then at night too?
yeah. So I feel sleepy and no energy, nothing, and tired. You used to feel better after the session.
Has anything changed in your meals? This is coming from the belly area. No, it is not related to the meals. Your energy vitality is going from the navel.
Uh-huh.
Do you feel the tiredness now?
Still, I'm not as good as I used to be. It's different, but I used to be.
Okay.
I do your session every day.
Do something now. Just keep your palms in your belly, covering the belly, and do the sound Om 10 times. You can be muted so that you can do the sound on your own 10 times, and then tell me whether that feeling changes. So anybody else, any questions or anything for discussion? Go ahead, Tam.
Namaste. Thank you for the wonderful session. My question was, when we're doing the visualizations in our session here on Sundays, are we supposed to do Ujjayi, or no? For all of them, is there anyone or none? Anyway, that's the
See,
question.
when you are doing the visualization with Ujjayi breath, yes, you're doing the Ujjayi.
Is that so? Then I forgot that we were doing it with Ujjayi because somehow I was like, wait, am I supposed to be doing Ujjayi in the spinal ones and all of that? Okay. So I just have to remember that, yeah. Mine wandered. It does that once in a while.
That's okay, not a problem. In fact, what it is when you let go, your system automatically guides you what is needed for you.
Dr. Rajan, I feel better.
Okay. So you may want to do this, focus on the navel, because there is something, it is the navel from where the weakness is coming. So every time you feel it, just close the navel with your hand and do the Om mantra 10 times. and you should come out of it.
Thank you. And then, Dr. Rajan, I'm not getting email for this session. I used to get email every day for this session. But there is no email coming now.
Sorry, every day you're not getting email, you say?
Yeah, email for this session, 4:30 to 6 o'clock. Your
Okay.
session. I'm not
If
getting.
the email is not coming, any previous email, whatever is the link, save it with you. Because what happens is, for some reason which we have not been able to figure out, is people who are still in the system, for some reason, Zoom's email that is going out, people are not receiving.
Yeah.
You're not sure whether it is going into your spam mail or whether suppression is happening elsewhere, but this is a common complaint we are hearing. So what I will suggest is save the link and keep it in your calendar or somewhere and use it every day.
Yeah, that's what I. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Rajan, this is Satyapal. I would like to know I need your guidance about these Panchapran, Pran, Udan, Vyar, etc. What they are, how they affect our body, what are their relations among themselves?
Oh, okay. Very good question. This is what we do, of course, in the Panchaprana, the course that we have over there, but I can give you in a nutshell. What we observe in our physical body over here, whoever we are, this physical body is the equivalent of the computer screen that you're watching, or your mobile phone's screen that you're watching.
Yes.
The real whoever you are is not in this physical world at all. Your entity is in the spiritual world. So from there, constantly there is connection happening within you to make you who you are at each point in time. And within that, the communications that are happening within you, there are 5 types of communications that are happening within you. The pathway of the connection that happens actually is right through the top of the middle of the head. Now the Udana Vayu, as the communication happens, the Udana Vayu element is going along the front of the body. The rest of the Vayus, all the things related, are going along the spine, along the Prana Vayu, along the spine. From the spine, it projects out into the middle of the body. That is where the Samana Vayu. So it is all the Vayus are coming along, the rest of the Vayus along the top of the head and coming down the spine. The Prana Vayu stays in the spine, and from there the Samana Vayu is projected in the middle of the body. And the Samana Vayu is literally the integration of the Apana Vayu and the Vyana Vayu and the other Vayus all together. They balance, Samana Vayu balances along the middle of the body in the Sushumna Nadi. And from the chakras that are there in the middle of the body where the Samana Vayu is there, the connection is happening into many small connections going to every cell in the body, and that is where you have the Apana Vayu and the Vyana Vayu. Now, to understand this a little bit better, for us to be in harmony as we are doing at each point in time when the body is functioning, the Samana Vayu is the integrator between the physical body and our Udana Vayu connection and the Prana Vayu connection into the spiritual world. So that is the reason we do the chakra vibration in the beginning, because it balances the Samana Vayu. Now when we are doing physical practices or any physical practices, we are stimulating the Apana Vayu and the Vyana Vayu, which are connecting into the chakras within you, and immediately working through the chakras, the samana vayu is going to seek whatever it is needs from the other vayus in order to balance itself. When the samana vayu is in balance, the body feels in balance, the body and mind. So these are where the vayus are simply different types of communications for regulation of different elements of our body and existence. So the Udana Vayu is related to the immune system and your higher awareness. The Prana Vayu is the basic element that enables the life to be in the body, and it controls the vitality in the body. And from there it projects into, it projects into as the Samana Vayu to balance the physical needs with the spiritual element together in the Sushumna Nadi. And the Apana Vayu and the Vyana Vayu are connecting through the chakras into the physical element. They are connecting both ways in the sense, from the physical elements, they connect upward through the chakras to the Samana Vayu into the higher ones, and from the higher down into the lower ones. And this pathway of connection, the communication, are the 5 Vayus.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions, thoughts? Any comments?
I had a question.
Yes.
Could you tell me what is Vanaprastha?
What is that?
It's Vanaprastha?
Oh, Vanaprastha refers to, Vana means forest, Prastha means to enter. But it literally means when all of us are working through our life, in the later part of our life, and most of us are in that place over here, we are all asking the question in our sunset years of our life, what is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of existence? And for that, what it is in the ancient tradition, they used to say, you seek a little bit of quietness in life. So no more partying and no more big gatherings and things. You want a little bit of seclusion and quietness. And in that quietness, you're seeking through your inner questioning. What is the meaning of life? What is the existence? All of that. So the Vanaprastha is the later period of life where you seek quietness for internal inquiry about the meaning of existence.
After Grahasthashrama is the Vanaprastha, right?
See, the thing is basically, what happens is, typically, yes, that is how it is spoken of. But in reality, it has not got to do with stages of life, but rather it is all about roles of life. Okay? When we talk about roles of life, you can seek seclusion and ask questions about what is the nature of existence, even when you're a young person, when you choose to seek quietness and your own meditation. Okay. So it is really roles in living. The concept of Grahastha Ashrama, we need to understand this very carefully. People often think in terms of it as householder life. Actually, that is not the correct representation, although that can have that connotation. The correct representation is, it is being in the grasp of the grahas. The grahas are the forces which communicate all the karmas and kleshas, the vasanas, whatever are your programs that are coming into you. So technically speaking, the Grahastha Ashrama begins from puberty, and it runs through most of your life till such time your program contents are weak and you've fulfilled all the programs that are running through you, so that it enables you to meditate in quietness. And if you are able to do it earlier in life, then of course you are able to reach the vanaprastha stage even earlier. So it's really roles in living rather than stages of life.
Stages of
But there is a correlation between the roles and the stages of life, because it's later in life when you have the quietness available for you.
After Vanaprastha, is it a sannyasa ashrama? Something like that?
The sannyasa ashrama happens very, very rarely to people.
People, okay.
Sannyasa refers to samyak nyasa. That means having full awareness. In other words, you have become self-realized. You have the supreme understanding of the nature of existence. And from that point in time, nothing affects you or bothers you anymore. And so that is a stage. It has got, in fact, in the post-Buddhist era, in the Hindu tradition, wearing the saffron robe, you call it a sannyasa, but it's not necessarily. There are only people who wear the saffron robes. They are not sannyasis. They call themselves sannyasis, but essentially, if you look at it from the roots meaning of it, we will say these are all pretentious people. They are not really sannyasis, right? So this is where in the Bhagavad Gita, in the 18th chapter, it tells a difference between a tyagi and a sannyasi. So because of the Buddhist influence, people who have become tyagis are calling themselves sannyasis, and that's not the right understanding from the Vedic tradition.
What is Tyagi means what?
Tyagi means give up everything and walk away from life. These are all escapists. There is no meaning, and in fact, from the Hindu tradition, there is no place for it. When you are in the physical body, you have to fulfill the program with which you have come. So to walk away from life is not considered the right thing to do.
Okay.
Because in Buddhism, they don't believe in the concept of the Dhamma in Buddhism is not the same Dharma of Hinduism. Okay? So the Dhamma of Buddhism is more about compassion for people who are suffering and things like that. And whereas in Hinduism, the concept of Dharma is to fulfill your duty. That is for which you are born. So in Buddhism, life is meaningless. You have to get away from all of this. That is how you go beyond rebirth, is there this thing. But that's not the understanding of Hinduism. So it is people who follow, most of these people who wear these saffron robes, they are really following the Tyagi element, giving up everything of Buddhism. They are not true Hindus.
Pretending to be Hindus.
That's right. Pretentious people. So, Niruji, you have muted.
Dr. Rajan,
Yeah.
about how long was that meditation that we did?
Oh, it was about 28 minutes or so.
Hmm.
Did you feel it was very deep?
Yeah, it was starting to get really deep, and then it was time to stop. So
Actually, it happened to me too.
it's
I was completely gone.
yeah. Yeah, that was good. 28 minutes. Didn't we used to do
Then
it for
I
like
opened my eyes and I see it is 7 o'clock on my watch, on my clock over here.
didn't we do it before where it was like 40 or 45 minutes one time?
Uh-huh.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyway, thank you.
So if there is no further conversation, we can close over here.
Doctor,
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I had my hand up, but okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I have very poor visualization capacity. Is there any way we can increase it? Possible?
See, what happens is you say you don't have visualization capacity.
Very poor.
Actually, what it is according to how our programs and who we are, two types of there are two types of people whom I have observed over here. Actually, three types. Some people, when they try to visualize, they are unable to visualize, but over a period of time that changes. For a person like me, I never see any colors in light or anything like that. Okay, I only can sense like vibrations or sense like, if you can think of the old black and white films that used to be there, negatives that used to be there, that is how I sense everything. Okay. Whereas somebody like Tammy sees colors everywhere, right? So the thing is basically how each person sees is based upon whatever the cosmos wants you to see. So don't worry too much about not being able to sense, but are you able to feel the sense in the palm of the hands when you rub, right?
I do feel sense in the palm. I do feel the vibrations. I
Okay.
do plenty of colors though. Means I don't have to imagine it, just comes, especially the purple color a lot. But and I feel good at that time when I see that. But if you ask me to visualize that you are sitting in a, I can visualize the right and left. Those visualization when I'm in, means physically I can feel, I can imagine. But we are going into you are sitting in a beautiful garden and there is all those things that I cannot visualize.
Well, some people have difficulty with that, and in fact, I don't particularly like those type of visualization meditations either.
Okay.
By the way, talking of visualization, can you see what this is?
Pyramid, pyramidal thing. I mean, equal,
It's
all
a
like
triangular base,
triangular base.
and there are four triangles on the three triangles on each side and four at the bottom. So essentially, there are, if you look at the side lines, there are 6 lines over there, and there are 4 vertices and 4 sides.
Yes.
Okay, so this was sitting over here. I don't know whether this helped our meditation today or not.
Maybe. That's a tetrahedron. Sadhana.
Okay.
We sometimes we visualize sitting in the triangle, the pyramid. Do you remember? So we just like draw the pyramid around us. So I think the visions come with our I'm learning intention, Doc. You told me a long time ago you got to learn intention. And so I think that if you're already seeing color and stuff like that, like even practicing drawing yourself sitting in the pyramid, where you have to visualize that. And the same with the visualizing going up and down, right? Up and down. And then Dr. Rajan can tell when it's too tight and compact, and he'll say wider. So you have to like focus on your breathing, focus on your visualization. So it's focus practice and intention practice, I think, to help the visualization of that. Because everything's not color for me. It's Dr. Rajan, I have a lot of sensory like you do that way.
So Tammy is suggesting for you, you have to
Yes.
focus on practicing your intention, to project your intention, then it will come. Let's see. Actually, that's very interesting. Your ability to project intention is very mild. There is one part of the Siddhi element in there. It is very little, hardly any. Maybe that is the reason you're unable to visualize.
Yeah, maybe if she was thinking that she might accompany me to India, so I'd have somebody that speaks Hindi and knows the stuff over there in February and January, Sadhana had said perhaps she will go.
Actually, if you are coming, Sadhanaji, then in which case, we have one session over there, and that session relates to sowing the seed from pre-birth to young years. You're an OBGYN, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So if you would like to present something on that, we should have a discussion on that.
Okay.
And we still are wondering where are we staying? Like when we go out there, do we have to get a hotel or do they have like a
No. But right in that center over there, there are 40 rooms that have been assigned for us. And each room is like a hotel room. It has 2 or 3 beds and a private toilet bathroom, as well as, there is a little kitchenette in there and, desk and things like that, just like a hotel room. So you will get all the details, but have you filled out the response form and indicated you're intending to come? You're already in that list?
Mhm.
Yeah, go and put it in the list, because what happens is the reason we are forming the list is basically to be able to allocate rooms and make sure that even before everything happens, we know who is getting the room where and all of that.
Is it
And
in Bangalore?
outside the individual room, there is also dormitory space available. So if people don't mind being over there, then in which case that option will allow us to have more people be in there.
Is it in Bangalore, Dr. Rajan?
No, it's in Pondicherry.
Pondicherry. Okay.
I will register myself. I have not registered yet because
Yeah, but the thing is, all you need to do is I'll just show you where to look for it.
You said it's registering your interest, so at least
Yes, go to cyai.org and let's see here. Go to cyai.org, and in that one, under programs, go to the conference right here. And in the conference over there, when you go over there, there are 2 links below. One link is conference brochure, and the other is participation interest in conference. Conference brochure has all the sessions there, and participation interest form, it will ask you whether you have an interest in coming or not. So you can fill over there, right?
is there a spot where she could say to share a room with me on there? Or no?
What is that?
Is there a spot where we could say that we'd share a room? I didn't know how to answer the room question myself.
Okay, let's see what it is. Question over there. Oh, yeah. Private single room with 2 or 3 beds, most preferred acceptable shared single room. So it'll be one of those room here. You share that single room with somebody else, and then the dormitory, find your own accommodation outside. Those are the options there.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we are done for today then.
Thank you.
Namaste, everyone.
namaste. Thank you.